You're watching Times Now, and this is the afternoon prime time. Just hours into the execution of the 93 blast convict Yakub Menon, Congress has resorted to politics of terror. Two senior Congress leaders, Shashi Tharoor and Digvijay Singh, stoking controversy by questioning the execution of the death warrant. Congress, though, has distanced itself from their comments, stating that this is not the party's position.
I didn't say anything about an individual. I didn't say anything political. I merely said very clearly, in fact, I've said in black and white, that the merits of any individual case are not the issue. That is for the Supreme Court to decide, and the Supreme Court has done its work. What I have said is that the principle and practice of the death penalty is questionable. And there I continue as a personal individual conviction to believe the death penalty is wrong, that it has been very arbitrarily and unevenly applied in our country, that the overwhelming evidence against the death penalty, as late Dr. Abdul Kalam pointed out, the socio-economic biases coming through, the arbitrariness in many judgments, the uneven application of the death penalty. The overwhelming evidence is this has not served society well, and it has had no deterrent effect. There is no correlation between the death penalty and preventing crimes or preventing terrorism. So it is actually neither morally justifiable nor is it effective in serving the purposes that people claim it's supposed to serve. All the death penalty does is exact retribution, revenge. Should the state government be reducing itself to the level of murderers and terrorists by taking human life? This is the issue. We're talking about the principle of whether the society and the government and the state that speaks in our name should be behaving like a killer.
Well, while Shashi Tharoor continues to brazen it out, Digvijay Singh has ducked direct questions on his controversial tweet.
I'll talk to you later.
Well, Digvijay Singh over there not wanting to take any questions on that. Aditi is now joining me on the phone line. Aditi, Digvijay Singh seeming to duck those questions, but as far as the Congress party is concerned, they want to distance themselves from these two controversial tweets.
Actually, the Congress party making it very clear that the tweets being put out by Shashi Tharoor or Digvijay Singh have been done at a personal level. In fact, Shashi Tharoor also speaking to the media made it very clear that the tweets were put out on a personal level. But clearly, it has stirred another political controversy regarding the tweets being sent by senior leaders of the Congress party. The government and the BJP clearly saying that there should be no politicization of this entire issue. Also saying that making such statements, questioning the Supreme Court's order will not go correct as far as the legal procedures of the country is concerned. Also, the government saying that this matter should come to an end now because Yakub Menon has been executed. It was a decision that was not taken by the government. It was a decision that was taken by the apex court. So clearly, at this point of time, the Congress is trying to be extremely careful by distancing themselves by the tweets that have been put out by Shashi Tharoor and Digvijay Singh. But Tharoor continues to brazen it out. Digvijay Singh ducking the questions being put forward by the media as far as the tweets that he had put out for Yakub Menon's execution is concerned. The political controversy is still going on, even though Yakub Menon at this point of time has been executed.
Right, stay with us. Now, even as the Congress has quickly distanced itself from Tharoor's comments, the BJP is questioning the politics over terror by Congress leaders.
Everyone is free to raise his demand. But I'm more troubled about the comment of Mr. Digvijay Singh. He's the General Secretary of the Congress Party. He has been the Chief Minister for 10 years. I'm given to understand that he is an important advisor of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. What he has said, does it represent the official view of the Congress Party? Because, as we all know, the entire constitutional legal process was exhausted. The Supreme Court, in a very unprecedented manner, had a hearing at 3 o'clock in the night, and good for democracy. The President rejected his application for clemency last year, again this year, the Governor. Therefore, all the constitutional provisions were gone into. And yet, to make a comment seeking to question the judicial process and having a kind of an alignment between the political process and the judicial process, it is regrettable, is unfortunate. Do these people have any feeling for nearly 250 people who were killed in the wake of the terrorist attack? I think these are issues to be considered.
उसमें तमाम तरह के जो तमाम लोग उन्होंने पिटीशन साइन किया और उन्होंने कहा कि ये इनको एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग के तहत लाया गया था। आप छोड़ दीजिए इस बात को। मैं तो कहता हूं कि टाइगर मेमन को लाओ ना, हमारी सरकार बनते ही सब आ जाएंगे हिंदुस्तान में, सबको पकड़ के ले आएंगे। टाइगर मेमन नहीं आ पा रहा, जो असली अपराधी मुंबई ब्लास्ट का तो टाइगर मेमन है, उसको तो पकड़ के लाओ। सरकार उसको ला ही नहीं पा रही है।
Yakub Menon's hanging finally has happened, but the political fight behind his execution still continues. We saw Shashi Tharoor also tweeting about how the execution was not correct.
No, I don't think it is appropriate to get into a discussion on this subject. I would just suffice by saying that all of us must respect the judicial system of this country, and whatever happens under the mechanism of a judicial system needs to be respected and accepted.
ये लोग सिर्फ अपना बयान देते हैं न्यूज़ में आने के लिए, ये नहीं सोचते हैं कि हाँ व्यवस्था या देश के हित के लिए क्या है, ये सब नहीं सोचते ना। अपना बयान होना चाहिए और ऐसा बयान होना चाहिए ताकि न्यूज़ में आए। ये लोग न्यूज़ सीकर्स लोग हैं। इसको फांसी दी जाए या नहीं दी जाए ये सरकार निर्णय नहीं करती है, न्यायालय करता है। उनको ये मालूम होना चाहिए और न्यायालय के बाद फिर राष्ट्रपति जी अपना विवेक इस्तेमाल करते हैं। तो दिग्विजय जी को तो ये मालूम रहना चाहिए।
Parliament should spell out its position, and government should take concrete steps to abolish death penalty. Even Dr. Abdul Kalam was opposed to death penalty. He was for abolishing death penalty. While we pay our respects and homage to Abdul Kalam, let us spell out that Parliament will unanimously speak against capital punishment, death penalty. And I think Mr. Shashi Tharoor and myself, we are at the same wavelength, and we are in agreement to each other against death penalty.
आतंकवाद एक बड़ी चुनौती है दुनिया के सामने, और आज हम सबको आतंकवाद को मिलकर इसका सफाया करना चाहिए। और कांग्रेस में हमेशा से आतंकवाद को लेकर अलग अलग आवाज़ें आती रही हैं, चाहे मनीशंकर अय्यर हों, चाहे दिग्विजय सिंह हों। ये लगातार आतंकवादियों की पैरोकारी करते हुए दिखते हैं, और आज तो उनके बयानों से स्पष्ट होता है, चाहे वो शशि थरूर हों, कि वो कहीं ना कहीं इस देश के जो तमाम जो शांति पसंद लोग हैं, जो आतंकवाद से छुटकारा चाहते हैं, उन लोगों को अपमानित कर रहे हैं।